What you doing, man? What you doing? Huh? Can you tell? Look. Can we get a high five? Thank you. I get a high five. Yo, DL, what up? Can I get another high five? Thank you. Can I get another one? Thank you. How about another one? Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Milkshake. I don't know why the picture looks like that, but stop the clock. Stop the clock. This shit look mad grainy. Anyway, I'm still rolling. That's my man Hardy right there. Don't the picture look funny? I don't know why it's like that, man. Really, I don't. But whatever. Oh, you can see dust bunnies and shit. Yo, Indiana is leading per capita. You was right. Yo, according to the numbers, right? Val the trucking guy, yo, peace. What's going on, Val? Holy cow, I'm blessed with Val's presence. Jay Potter, my man. What's going on, Val? Hobbs, what's up? Stop the clock. Salute, DB. Ox was shaking. Big Houston, stop the clock. We up in here. I told y'all I'll go live tonight. I just got parked up. It's freezing. I do not like the cold. Gonna stop the clock. Peace to everybody in the live feed, of course. Ray Muncie, stop the clock. Yeah, it's gonna be another one of them days where I can't see what I'm saying, or I can't see what I'm reading. What's going on with everybody? What's happening? What's happening in the world of I was about to say trucking, but what's not? I mean, I already know what's happening in the world of trucking. I don't really care what's happening in the world of trucking. What's going on with all y'all? Milkshake, y'all, I'm trying to do a live feed here. What are you doing? Y'all want to see what are you doing? I'm trying to do a live feed. What are you doing? Huh? Look, can I get some space and time? Can I get some space and time? Look, hey. Can I get some space and time? Shit. I don't know why that shit looks like that, man. But anyway, let me get my phone right here, and I can see what's happening. My channel, live with Milkshake. Milkshake, what's happening? Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Really? Now my Bluetooth is on. So what's going on, everybody? Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Y'all know I feed off of y'all. Y'all know I don't get on here to talk about anything. Ronnie Grimes, what up? There he is. No love, pimp. Living the local life for the moment. Oh, you doing local? What are you doing out there in the local life? LVC, stop the clock. Got my first 1K on YouTube. Big Houston, what up? That's what's up. Oh, that's what's going on. Hold on. He said, I got my first K. Congratulations. Believe it or not, after that first 1,000, it seems to grow a lot faster. That first 1,000 is tough. That first 1,000 is tough. It says you got 1.5. 1.5, man. Big Houston. What's going on, man? It says you got 1.5. Anyway, yo, what's going on? What's going on, man? I went to sleep last night. Woke up and it was completely white out. Milkshake over here. This knucklehead saw snow for the first time this morning. That was pretty interesting. My man Young is in the house. Chuck Buck. Really? That's a big statement, Chuck Buck. A moment to say thank you for the videos. I've learned some things despite doing this for 15 years. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. I always say I'm going to be learning every day. That's why when people make them slick ass comments like, oh, it sounds like you a rookie, I said I'm going to be a rookie till the day I die. You know what I mean? Rookies got something to be hungry for. I don't care which way you put it. You know, I don't ever want to feel like I'm at the top of my game. You know, if somebody else tells me I'm at the top of my game, that's fine. But I don't ever want to feel that way. I want to feel like there's always some room for growth and things. So I appreciate that comment. I do. Elephant life all day. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering where one of my elephant pendants disappeared to that was hanging from the mirror of my car, my personal car. I'm wondering if it broke. I don't know where it went. It's weird. I'm sure it'll pop up, but can we hit the like button? I never really asked that, but apparently that has something to do with everything on this YouTube thing. And your boy is trying to get back into it a little bit. I got some new things coming, some new angles, some new, there's a lot of new stuff about to happen. It was 76 today, had to put on a sweater. He said I had to put on a sweater. All right, Viking, right? Yeah, I told you that's good. That's what LBC is good for. Just rub it in. Just rub it right in, man. Rub it right in, man. Yeah, I was talking about that with some friends earlier today. Really looking forward to 2021. How about you guys? You guys looking forward to 2021? And that's a serious question. How many of you are truly looking forward to 2021? And I for the first time since I touched down, I'm looking forward to the new year. Okay? Mr. Harden is looking, and I mean, like, really looking forward to the new year. Nah, I mean, the year, like, as its own element, the year. Don't know about 2021. Jay Potter said, I don't know about 2021. Question, when you want to give up, what keeps you going? God. And I seriously, I mean that. I don't want to get, like, I don't want to swing too far right with it, but that's what keeps me going. Amen. Chuck Buck says, amen. You know? And believe me, when I say Chuck, I don't know how old I look, but your boy, I wake up, I sleep in serious pain, and I wake up in serious pain. Sometimes I don't even know how, you know, like picking myself up out of bed is serious. You know what I mean? And now the winter's here, and I'm assuming you're a flatbedder because you said you learned some things despite you've been doing it for 15 years. So you already know, like, arthritis runs through my whole, like, my body like crazy. And I don't want to get into like a negative, but it's speaking to your question, you know, I just keep, I don't have any other choice, you know? I mean, well, no, I don't. Because I gotta, it comes down to being grateful for my waking up, my toes hitting the ground, and what am I gonna do with this vessel that I've been given? I got other people that depend on me. So I always said, if you leave it to me, Like if I run through the days on my own devices, I probably be dead in the next 5 or 10 years because I'll just be reckless. You know what I mean? So I plant some good seeds. I'm expecting a harvest. Hold on, let me get back to that real quick. I am step oversized. Okay, okay. I got a few opportunities on the horizon, so I am. That's what I like to hear, Spence. He said, the present brings peace. E-life. Move out, move out my way, power and presence. Facts. I like that. I like that. Power and presence. I like that. Looking to get in deep blue. It's like a lotion and works like icy hot, but it works much, much better. The only problem with that is I don't really dice myself with any of those fixings because nothing fixes it. It's a band-aid. So icy hot, like just nothing. Arthritis, the only way to remove it is to remove it, or stabilize the joints by exercising, which I need to exercise, but there's really no fix to it. You're just gonna be in pain, so you gotta accept where you're at and just be in pain for the rest of your damn life. Unfortunately, planted. Courtney Harden said I planted some good seeds, so I'm expecting the harvest. Me too. Me too. Stop the clock, Junebug said. Yeah, from Sugar Hill, NYC. Okay. Okay. What up, June? Long time. True, but I'll give you some relief at least. It'll give you some relief at least. Yeah, it will, but once I get up and start moving, I'm good. It's the minute that my body relaxes. That's why I said I'm in pain through the sleep, and I'm in pain when I wake up. No, bro, get out that move, get out and move more. I think he's saying, yeah, move a muscle, change a thought. You know what I mean? So even if I'm fixated on even that even goes for things like that might be in my head that's just negative or whatever. Move a muscle, change a thought. So get out, move, do something. You know what I mean? E-life, elephant life. I got you. I got you. I like that. I like that. I like that, Grimes. That's a hard pill to swallow, to be in pain the rest of your life. Black, I know, hey, I know you can relate. Hey, I don't want to sit on that subject for long, but I've been dealing with it for a very long time. I do a great job of making it seem like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? High dose vitamin D3 will help get 50,000 IU from Amazon. That helps drive calcium into the bones. That's good to know. That's good to know. Right back. That's what I'm saying. No, move around. Right. Move a muscle, change a thought. Move a muscle, change a thought. So about that new year, how many of y'all looking forward to 2021? How many of y'all looking forward to 2021? Because the question was, actually the question was asked to me, have I ever looked forward to a year like I'm looking forward to next year? And it was crazy when the question was asked to me because it really made me think about it. I've never looked forward to a year in my life. I thought about, like, I could not recall that I ever looked forward to a year. Seriously. Like, not a year as a whole. I don't know if that's making sense to y'all, but like a year as a whole, like all the things that, like Mr. Harden was talking about, the harvest, all the things that are harvested this year and planted seeds this year, all the things that will transpire next year as a result of that. Mr. Mass, look up warm therapy. Ozzy, natural and stronger than time. Man, I should have never told you I had arthritis, man. Yo, it's all good, man. Look, I've been living with it since I was in my mid-20s in my shoulders. I'm good. I'm gonna live with it for the next whatever, how many years he got, God willing, I'll be on this earth. Hopefully, whatever he got in store for me. You know what I'm saying? Word. Using on my rheumatoid arthritis on the knee and the back. Yeah, I got it in my back. That shit is not a game. We're on here talking like doctors, right? Exactly. Exactly. Stop the clock. What happened? What happened? What happened? Reg the trucker hooligan. Stop the clock. What up? What up? Thank you to all the 23 people in here. If you can hit the like button, if you haven't already, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Like it, share it, subscribe. If you're new to the live feed, this is Stop the Clock live feed where I talk about nothing at all or talk about something. You know what I mean? We either come in, we say stop the clock, or we say peace. Peace as a greeting, not as a farewell. You know what I mean? So, welcome. There's probably ain't no new people up in here, but that's all good. If you're new, if you're new, talk to the Stop the Clock live feed. Let them know you're new here. It's your first time here. Or, you know, if you never made a comment, feel free to make a comment. It's a judge-free zone. LVC, you just found the cure to COVID. Aloha. Aloha. LVC ain't your first time in here. First thing I do is hit the like button. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Forest leaf vitamin D3, good for everything, especially immune system. 8 years in the clink, 17 years later, doing awesome due to faith in God and myself. Hate it at times, yet trucking saved my life. That's huge. That's huge. I bet there's a handful of people, if not more. I'm sure there's more that could actually attest to that. But I don't know how many people, what you just said, how many people, like, there's so many, that's so dynamic, man. It's so dynamic. To me, when I read that, it's so dynamic. I know a few people, I feel like, I've said it before, I'm in this truck, and I didn't mean to be in trucking, but I know for sure, I'm positive now that he put me here for a reason. I'm reasons that I won't get into, and because that's like, I just be spilling a whole lot of stuff, but it's so obvious to me. So I salute that. I salute that. Peace. I'm definitely ready for 2021. Big Grip 919. Peace, brother. BH, what up? Stop the clock. I'm ready for tomorrow. Me too. No, actually, I'm not. It's gonna be cold, but I'll be ready when I wake up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I just found it interesting when someone asked me the question that I just had never ever really looked forward to another year. Like I said, the question was, have you ever looked forward to a year in the past like you are next year? Because this person understands that I am looking forward to next year and understands a lot of the things that I'm looking forward to. So that's why the question was asked, and it really made me think. And I almost felt as if I was embarrassed, ain't the word, because I don't have any reason to be embarrassed in conversation with this person. But I was I don't know, I felt weird, like that. I felt like I was supposed to be able to recall a year. Does that make sense? I felt like I was supposed to recall a year that I've looked forward to. And then I'm thinking I'm 46 years old and I can't ever think of a year in the past that I looked forward to. But that also says something really big to me. It says that the things that's happened for me this year and the things that will transpire next year, God willing, is pivotal. It's pivotal. So that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Came out of a living at a homeless shelter for 3 years to driving a truck. My lifestyle changed for the good since 2018. That's beautiful. That's what's up, Hobbs. Hey, man. Yo, Hobbs, man. You got a story to tell? Man, I would love to talk to you, Hobbs, because, you know, I mean, and I'm not I'm not trying to put you in a box, or I don't mean any offense by it, but I think you know that. But with the whole truckers feeding the homeless thing, it would be really, I'd appreciate hearing your story, man. That would be cool. You can email me and we can, link up that way. And that's huge. Um, but so needless to say, that's why I asked how many people are looking forward to next year. Also, if you're not looking forward to next year, um, if you have nothing to look forward to next year, with me being quite frank, or just being upfront, transparent, like I usually am, I probably ask myself, like, what are you doing? Don't get slick. Um, are you counting your blessings? Or it gotta be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put myself in a position. It's easier if I talk about myself. If I didn't have nothing to look forward to next year, and I didn't see all the things that I had to look forward to next year, to me, I just sound like, I would think to myself, damn, you're such a complainer, man. Like, all you do is complain. You don't got nothing to look forward to. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I think about it. Like, and that's why when my man posed the question to me, that's why feeling as if I couldn't recall any other years before this one, that was disheartening. That's a good word. It was disheartening to think about that. Thank Choice and his inspiration. I'm blessed for every day I'm here and grinding. Hey, that's beautiful. I appreciate that. You told us about the elephant life, broski. Yeah, E-Life all day, all day. Salute from Jersey, Stoop Gang, Shan Brown. What up? Your puppy is so cute. BH, I appreciate it. She acting funny. I let her out. Snuff, what up? Paying these stupid credit cards off is what I'm looking forward to. Yo, listen. Hey, I just dropped some bands to do that. Because on my credit, I don't have any negative accounts. I don't have any missed payments. My credit history is stellar, but my credit card usage was way up there. And I just literally attacked that situation. So I'm with you on that. I like that. That's good, man. Bang that out. Bang that out. Bang that out. Yeah, bang that out, man. Being debt free, I owe $14K. Okay, you can bang that out. You can bang that out. I just did. That's about where I was at. Now I'm about down to 2, which I'm not even worried about that. So I'm good. I'm just waiting for the recycle date so they can report it to the credit bureaus. I'm out one. All right, June, be cool. Yeah, so Peter U, what's up? Peter U, long time, man. Long time. Knockout. Knockout. What up? Knockout, you've been through a lot this year. And I know, obviously, no one in the feed knows what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. You've been through a lot this year, man. Next year, I'm sure, I'm almost positive that you're looking forward to next year. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. Because the shit that you endured this year, I can't even imagine. So I tip my hat to you, man. Prayers to you and your family. And real talk. Like, everything, no, what do they say? No capping. I'd be asking myself why and what type of seeds have I been planting. Dixie May, she said first. Dixie May said first, anytime Dixie May comes up in here. Dixie May, I'll be honest with you. As long as you've been in my feed, I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. Don't take that personally, please. Chris P, stop the clock. What up, Chris? Chris, stop the clock. What up? Is that Chris that works here with me, Chris? Because I ain't never seen you in here before, Chris. Still in the truck. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being there for me. Hey, and I'm still here for you, man. I'm still here for you, Knockout. You know what it is. I'm gonna call away, brother. We're yet to meet up, but it's gonna happen. Reese Will, Yazoo, what up? What up? Karen Anderson, what's going on? Yeah, Courtney said it. If you're not looking forward to next year, that's what I meant. Like, I had to ask myself that, man. Like, what was I doing that I never was able to look forward to a year, like next year. I ain't talking about New Year's resolutions either. You know, my man 10 is big on that. He talks about that. He don't do New Year's resolutions. I sort of agree with that. Coming up traditionally, you know, New Year's resolutions is New Year's resolutions, and I feel like just in my older age, as in maturity, New Year's resolutions is for the birds. You know what I mean? If you're making a resolution for the new year, you should have been doing that shit, you know, in the first place. So that's how I feel about New Year's resolutions. Nothing wrong with making them. That's just how I feel about them. Stop the clock. Chop it up. What up? How's it going, Chop? Peter, you, where's the beard? Hey, Pete, I don't know. I cut it off, man. I cut it off. I'm already looking forward to what I'm going to do tomorrow. Dixie May is named for a Pete gal that I had the pleasure of sharing her birth for several hours one day at a shipper. Oh my God, for a Pete gal. Wait, so does that mean that Dixie May is a female or a male? I'm still confused. A Pete gal. What is that? A gal that drives a Peterbilt? Dixie May, cool peeps. Anytime. KJ Flatbed, stop the clock. Corey, what's going on? Stop the clock. Been a minute, my friend. Yeah, it has, man. I took a real back seat because I had to do a lot of planting. I had things that I needed to take care of. I had priorities. So, and I was not motivated to do securement videos because that's what I do. Anybody knows that's what I do. I just felt, at that point, like, how many securement videos could someone watch? But apparently, people like the securement videos and keep telling me to keep making them and keep doing it. So, it was a call to arms, and basically, I'm answering the call. You know what I mean? She drives Pete's. Yesterday, okay. Yesterday, she drives Pete's. But what about you? Y'all trying to play games with me. What about you? Dixie May drives Pete's. But what about you? Are you a female or a male? Yesterday is, you know what? Don't even matter. I haven't known for this long. It really doesn't matter. Yesterday in history, tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I've heard that before, and I like that. Planted in fertile soil, right? KJ Flatbed. You talking my language, KJ? Planted in fertile soil. Has to be. Has to be. And if I don't have nothing to look forward to in next year, it is obvious that I did not plant my seeds in fertile soil. I like that, KJ. I like that. I named the trucking company for her. Okay, are you a male female? What's he trying to ask you? is your travels what you view on the state of in your travels, what's your view on the state of the USA? Good question. Good question. Hold on. Let me hold on real quick. Dixie May is a really cool man. Okay, thank you, Karen. Where you at? I seen you where in the four-letter word. Where you at? I seen you where in the four-letter word. I don't know what that's saying. Well, I watch some videos and I keep putting up Flatbed. I just need to go into it already. Hopefully next year I can find a good company. Hey, get in touch with me. I can help you. I can help you with that. The worst was the best. The worst was the best at the time. Stop the clock. Jeremy, what up? What's happening, everyone? Um, in your travels, what's your view on the state of the USA? Um, Distracted. That's my view on the state of the USA. Just distracted, very distracted. Uh, I think the state of the USA is distracted in every way, shape, and form it can be. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially distracted. Um, I think that, and even more so, I think that accountability um, is lacking in the state of our country. And what I mean by that is individuals aren't holding themselves accountable. Everybody's blaming somebody else for something. You know what I mean? Even down to the government, people like like blaming just everybody, the government, COVID. Oh, I thought I could do something because I watched somebody on YouTube. So really, you're throwing the blame to somebody on YouTube. Um, uh, my money isn't right because yada yada yada. I have no relationship with God because yada yada yada. You know what I mean? It's just there's no account. No one's holding themselves. The country isn't holding the individuals in the country. In this country, I feel like are not holding themselves accountable. And are very distracted by everything that's going on, from the politics to, and the politics just is an umbrella of distractions for so many things, uh, financially, logistically, uh, uh, is civilly. I don't know. No, that's not a word. That's not a word. But in the civil space, um, it's just, to me, everybody's distracted. So, which brings me back to that. I think it was somebody just was like, it's been a long time. BH, I think it was, or somebody said that. Yeah, that's. I was distracted. So, and I wasn't holding myself accountable. So I had to, as a man and as an individual and as a person who cares not only about himself but about others, um, I had to pull back and ask myself the questions that all these comments are coming into play now. That Mr. Harden was talking about earlier. I had to ask myself, what am I putting out? Because the things that are happening around me, the things that are happening for me, the things that are happening to me aren't in line with, like, just aren't in line with my spirit, with my character. So I had to pull back, you know, and hold myself accountable and be less distracted. Uh, okay, let me hold on. I seen your video of the four-letter snow. Sorry. Oh, stop the clock. What's happening, everyone? Um, Well, Texas Karen, smash the like button. Welcome to She Made Lots of Love to you. Divided, divided in so many ways. I'm gonna make through divided. Oh man, I mean, we can look out our front window and see that. You can turn on the TV and see that. So that's a clear cut divided. And I believe that we are divided because people are distracted and people don't hold themselves accountable. You know what I mean? So divided is a good one. LVC 100 for real. More lost, I think, than distracted. Distracted from what's reality, maybe. Yeah, because man, do our conversations really come into these live feeds like that? Yeah, because people's perception is their reality, and people's perception is demented. Seriously, what do you do? Can I get a high five? High five. Thank you, thank you. Can I get another high five? High five for the live feed. High five. Thank you, thank you. All right. Appreciate that, milkshake. After all said and done, where do you think we're headed? Person has to be responsible for their actions. Absolutely. I had the pleasure in 1955 to be the last person to interview Dr. Sikorsky, the youngest son to be Minister of Agriculture to the Tsar of Russia. He vividly recalled being chased through the street of Moscow by Lenin and barely got out alive with his family from the mob. Damn, that's big. Are you serious? After it's all said and done, where do you think we're headed? You know what? I don't know. I don't know where we're headed. And I don't mean to sound, I know where I'm headed. I don't mean to I'm no better than anybody else. I don't know where we're headed. Like I don't as a country or as we're not headed in a good direction. I can tell you that. And I'm not just talking about it's not just the politics. It's to me it's much deeper than politics. To me personally, to me it's all spiritual. And that's why we're headed, to me, that's why we're headed in the wrong direction. That's just how I feel about that. So that's why I say I don't know where we're headed, because if to me, if whatever it might be, whether it is Buddha, whether it's Allah, whether it's God, whether it's Vishnu, Shiva, whoever it is, Moses, I feel like if you're not headed into a relationship with something higher than yourself, I just feel like I don't know. That's a long conversation. That's why I keep cutting myself short, because I start going crazy with it. I think the dude from hell is making the play. We're all going to have to make some type of big choice. Oh well, the dude from hell, the adversary, been playing like when you say hold on. When you say me, I want the wisdom. Hey, I think the dude from hell is making the play. When you say he's making a play, god damn, it's hot in here. When you say he's making a play, what exactly, the play is what I'm focused on, because he been playing in the back. I mean, he's owner of the world. You know what I'm saying? He runs the world. He runs this world. So that's why we're caught up in this deception and this division and separation and hatred and violence and all of that. And he runs the world. You know what I mean? And he plays on people's perception. So, and being that people's perception is their reality, it doesn't have to be. This is me and a friend got into a deep conversation about this, and it doesn't have to be their reality, but that's just what it is. Unfortunately, a lot of people walk around here, and in other words, you get on YouTube, somebody's first time hearing this live feed, and they see me and they look at me. They hear me talk, they hear my accent, they see my mannerisms, they see my flat bill hat, whatever. They see my light skin. So a perfect example is I came across another video where someone was saying some real outlandish shit about me, and they said that I had blue eyes. I've never had blue eyes in my life, and obviously it was pertaining to me being white. So, and I say all of that to say this. I'm not even talking about that video. It speaks to the whole perception. That's obviously their perception is demented. I've never had blue eyes in my life. And just because I have white skin does not mean that I don't have a black father. You understand what I mean? So it's weird that way. People's perception is that their immediate reality. They don't think for a second that what they see and what they hear is not actually, when you peel back the onion, you know what I'm saying, and the layers. However, I feel like, and I said it tonight to a friend, I feel like if your mercury to your thermometer and your magnet to your compass is set on God, you'll be okay. And your perception will change. That's what I believe. Now, that's what I believe. You know? I don't know if that helped or made any sense to anyone. But guess what? It made a lot of sense to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Sirius talked about being in Germany until 30s. Listen, escape to here. Rest is known history. Sikorsky being the Marine, one helicopter makers. That's crazy, man. Big ups to you, Dixie May. Jesus Christ in the way, the truth, and the life. Eddie Munoz. Say it again. You know what I mean? That's right, Dipper said. That's right, bro. I need to stop the clock in the New York City bucket hats. No. But I think it has been in the background now. He is coming up front in your face. You got me going, chop it up. You got me going today. You got me going tonight. Also interviewed the last princess of Finland. They need to do a lot of videos. The devil is the prince of the air, and what goes through the air, radio waves, satellite signals, 5G, bro. It's all about control. Yo, go ahead. Exactly, just assuming that's the word in a nutshell. Exactly, just assuming that's the word in a nutshell. Truth. It's all controlled by the elites, putting fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left, and to distract us from the fact it's each other we need. That's a great comment. I like that one too. That was a great comment. It's funny that no restrictions on Muslims and their Ramadan dinners the last for 30 so days, lunar month, only American Christian Jewish holidays. I don't understand that comment. It's funny that no restrictions on Muslims and their Ramadan dinners, I think that's what you're saying, that last for 30 days, a lunar month. Only American Christian Jewish holidays divided by race and religion. You hit it on the head, Jade. You hit it on the head. You hit it on the head. Race, religion, and politics. race, religion, and politics. You hit it on the head, man. I couldn't have said it better. That's where it's all at. Yes, but we can't celebrate a single day of Thanksgiving. What do you mean by that? Why can't you celebrate Thanksgiving? And what's wrong with the Muslims having the 30-day dinner? I'm confused about that one. Personally, me, as an individual, I don't mind if you're having 30-day dinners or Thanksgiving. I don't mind if you're having Christmas. We did. I stuffed myself silly, right? I don't mind. All right, because these are comments, and sometimes, let me say, communication ethics, and I mean that in the phrase, communication ethics is serious. So, I don't know, it sounded like you had an issue that the Muslims don't have restrictions on their Ramadan dinners. Did I read that right or no? Did I read that right? No more than 10 people for Thanksgiving dinner, and remember you put your mask on in between bites. I just want to know if I read that right. But I feel like there's a way to chop it up as an individual. I can cause a ripple effect, sort of. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna get back to that, Dixie May. And matter of fact, just talking to Dixie May is part of that ripple effect. Hey, so Dixie May, but my thing is, are you mad at them? Are you not mad? Are you upset with the Muslims? Are you upset with the people who are putting the restrictions? Who's putting restrictions on Thanksgiving? I'm confused. I'm all the way confused. You gotta help me out with that. Dividing race, religion, like he said. Right. But who? So this is exactly what I was saying. Who allows that to happen? Choice, do a little research on the date 12/21/20. Let me know what you find. Very interesting date, 12/21/20. I gotta put that in my notes. So where's my phone at? What you do with my phone? Shake, what you do with my phone? Hey, yo, chop it up. Text that to me. Text that date to me. Text it to me. What about the sweat lodges? Sweat lodges. Hold on. We're going too fast. Text that to me, Chop. Governor of Cali, Oregon, New York, placing restrictions. Right. So just thinking about that, I can't be, and I'm not saying you were, but reading into your comment, I can't be upset. In other words, I wouldn't want them to restrict that's what I'm going to say. I wouldn't want them to restrict the Muslim holiday. The question be, why are you restricting? It would have nothing to do with the Muslims, actually. My question would be, why are you restricting my holiday? Period. That would be my question. You know what I'm saying? But upset with restrictions. Gotcha. Okay, that's why I said I gotta sift through it. Right, yeah. And that's, I don't know, man. It's crazy. And that's what I mean by distractions and separation. Like even down to the days that the public holds sacred, they're trying to take that from you, right? I've heard the same. But it's the reason why they are trying to cancel Thanksgiving, and it's just past history issues pretty much. Okay, I see what Reg the Trucker's hooligan. It sounds like you're moving towards the history of Thanksgiving and the slaughter of the native Indians. That's what. Let's just cut through the red tape. It sounds like that's where Reg is taking it. Am I right, Reg? Is that what? Is it? You know what I'm saying? Cuomo, no more than 10 people for dinner, Newsroom, put masks on in between bites. Yeah, that's crazy. What about sweat lodges? What sweat lodges? Some politician have tried to cancel Thanksgiving from what I've heard. Ah, ah. Race, religion, and money. I'm just saying, look, I've heard that, but you're correct. You just say, hey, look, I ain't scared to say it. It is what it is. I'll be honest with you. People say, man, people gonna sign off for me from this, but people say Happy Thanksgiving to me all the time, and I don't really say Happy Thanksgiving back. You know what I'm saying? I say everything but Happy Thanksgiving. I just say Happy Food Day. You know what I mean? Happy Turkey Day. Uh, I mean, every day should be Thanksgiving as far as I'm concerned. What's better than sitting down with family, eating good food, stuffing yourself? You know what I'm saying? And every day should be Thanksgiving, man. Right. Every day is a day to give thanks. Some governors set only the outside dinners for Thanksgiving. So, as far as them not putting the restrictions on the Muslims, I don't know what that's about. But I don't feel that they should. I don't feel that they should be putting restrictions on anybody, anybody's spiritual walk, or unless it's bringing harm, to others. But really, if you're bringing harm to others, whatever you claim that is in the name of spirituality is far from that. That's smoke and mirrors too. People's perceptions is whatever they view you as is who you are to them. Yet it's opposite of who you really are. Most likely, we spend time in the mirror, yet we somehow display something else. Right. And even that, it just think about that. And I don't mean to focus on that comment, but just think about that comment. Like, even the things that sway perception, right? Dixie May said, well, I don't like that they don't put restrictions on the Muslims' Ramadan dinners that last for a lunar month, but they put restrictions on my Thanksgiving. Immediately, some people, I'm not saying you, Dixie May, but some people, that's gonna create a perception of Muslims in Ramadan. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the thing, it's so crazy how things just, you really need to be able to I don't like saying you. I don't like talking to people like that. I don't like, there's a few YouTubers that do that. I don't like that. So that's why I always catch myself. Me, I really have to hold myself accountable for my individual thoughts. Period. You know what I mean? Like, really. And before I speak, and that doesn't mean that I'm never too soon to speak, but before I speak, even just my thought process, I have to be slower. I have to slow it down. And I have to really ask myself about my perception. I have to question my perception of things, of people, of things that are said, of everything. I just really have to, looking out my front windshield going down the road. I told a story the other day about how I damn near hit a human being in the middle of, like, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning in the dead of winter on I-80. That's perception. You know what I mean? I had to really, and nobody else was there to witness that and go through that with me. My heart was in my feet, and really? You can't do that somewhere else? Shit. I have to ask myself, I have to question my own perception. And I don't think people do that, because people love to be right. people love to belong to a group, and when I say that, I mean like um a group of thinkers. People like to belong to the think tank. You understand what I mean? That everybody. Oh, you guys feel the same way that I do. Oh man, let's go have lunch. You know what I'm saying? That's that. How many of y'all have friends that y'all can sit across the table and actually have a debate with, or a friendly debate, or discussion, a disagreement? You know what I mean? And get up from the table and be just as close and have just a greater relationship. And I mean deep-seated disagreement. Like I can't even believe that you think that. I don't feel that way. I totally disagree. And get up from the table and still have the same relationship with that person. That's not a lot of people could do that. Everybody wants you to think the way they want. I want you to buy into everything I'm saying. I want you to buy into everything I'm saying. Everything that Choice is saying, if you ain't on my page, if you don't believe everything that I say, I don't want you in my live feed. Don't ever talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch my videos. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just kidding. I don't mind. I just know that people like to belong to groups. And that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just what happens. And the group has a huge influence on perception. We're divided. Divided was a good one, LVC. Divided was a good one. Divided, and I believe, again, I say it again, we are divided because we're distracted. I believe we are spiritually distracted. You said it, Chop, if you're still in here. He's out here, he's playing hard. The adversary, the devil, whatever y'all want to call him, the enemy. You know, hey, he's the Lord of this world. He runs this world. So, you know what I mean? Or the angel of this world, whatever you want to call him, he's out here. He's present. You know what I'm saying? There's no avoiding it. But I can fight with him every day. You know what I mean? I always say, yo, he stands over my bed like this. Like, he stands over my bed like this. This dude, that guy you talking about, Chop, the red guy, you know, he stands over my bed while I'm sleeping like this. He's like, man, I can't wait till you wake up. Oh, we're going to have some fun today. I feel like I've said it many times before. That's what he does. And I wake up thinking that. I know when I open my eyes, this dude is celebrating. He's like, yes, I get to mess with this dude today. You know what I'm saying? I'm game. Does he have his armor on? You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I wake up in that thought. I literally wake up in that thought process that I gotta have my armor on. Thankfully, I have a lifeboat. I think if y'all follow me long enough, I talk about the lifeboat. You know what I'm saying? I could swim very well, but that doesn't mean that I could swim forever. So you can put me in the ocean, and I can swim my behind off. I can't swim across the entire ocean. You know what I'm saying? I need a lifeboat at some point. And thankfully, I do have a lifeboat. So if I'm slipping, even if I'm not slipping, or if I'm in a space where I'm distracted, I got a good lifeboat to bring me back. You know what I mean? To reel me in. And say, hey, what's going on? So that's a beautiful thing. I think everybody needs a lifeboat. You know? Look. Okay, that's enough. Hey. Go. Lay down. You're moving around and stuff, and I don't got time for that right now. I agree. Those cartoon sketches running 90 miles per hour in every conversation. The media has too. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, you're on the spot with that. The media has too much control, way too much. But again, Eddie, who allows them to have the control? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I can't take her out right. I'm transport girl hustle. What up? She has to go pool. I know. I just took her out though, so she gonna have to wait. Um, uh, Correct, Jay. Part of the news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The virus, the riots, the racist conditions ain't problems, just symptoms of life in the system. Fight your battles on your knees, bro. Psh, man, tell me about it, DL. I got my first balled up already. My fist balled up already. But geez, I don't even know country. Wait, what's going on? Stop the clock. What I just walk into? Oh, what up, country, my brother? It's not news anymore. It's propaganda, right? So it goes back to what I said. Like, I mean, we can blame it on the media, but who allows it? I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I don't read the news. If I hear from the news, I hear from Little Viking Coach. I'm just, I hear from people. You know what I mean? I was just kidding, LVC. You know that, but I don't really. I don't mess with that news like that. Exactly. I have old friends I see following media and just out here robbing and doing other things, and I ask why. And I hate seeing them trying to be like a rapper or someone they see on TV. I'm trying to tell you, it's I ain't telling you nothing you don't know already, right? I grew up in the ghetto, so it's like, why would I want to stay trucking? Was my way out. Then they see you trucking and you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, yo, you see what's Reg up to? Oh yo, he started driving a truck. Man, he done lost his mind. Shoot, he should be here with us. You know what I mean? Own identity anymore. Exactly. Yeah, man. Trust me, I already know. I already know. I I know what it is. So I don't know, man. It's a sad direction that we're headed in, and as a whole. But I think everybody, uh, as an individual, can make an impact just doing something different. You know what I mean? I got a T-shirt that see, y'all gonna make me do it. I got a T-shirt that speaks to that. Let me see if I can find it. No? I got a great T-shirt. That's what it is. Where chop it up at? You like this one? Chop it up. But that's not the one I was talking about. That's not the one I was talking about. And I don't think I can find it. Nope, I can't find it. I can't find it, but basically the T-shirt says, "It's easy. It's easy for we are where they tell us we are." That's so real. The music bump all about shooting guns and doing drugs, the things that we went. Yo, you know what? Let me walk this dog, because if I don't walk this dog and she craps in my truck, well, in her cage, I'm gonna be pissed. The T-shirt I was talking about, it talks about how it's easy for a man to agree with everything they see and hear. It's more of a man to actually be able to be creative and walk in a different direction. And I really believe that. You're the man. You're the man of the phrases. Look into plasma theory. Man, you got to text me all of this, Chop. You got to, as soon as you, just text it to me. Because, you know what I'm saying? I want to look into it. I'm going to take y'all out with me real quick. This dog, man, I'm telling you, I don't got time for this. Wish we were still here. They were true teachers. Wish I could tell them, hey, they need to get, me personally, they need to get rid of the people in Congress and start over with people that are the right age group that will help to make a difference in the community. Too old for 2021. I don't listen to hip hop anymore. I barely watch TV, listen to audio books while I drive. And can't believe everything you read or hear. Gotta eat the meat and throw away the bones, right? Term limits. As far as getting rid of Congress and replacing them, I don't think that's going to work either. Because the bottom line is, there's a higher control. And, you know, it's funny that they got that "in God we trust" on the dollar. And they don't trust in God. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? These governments do not. I just think, I don't know. I don't really like to get into politics because I don't believe that the government is run by the government. So, but that's my opinion. Thanks to Knockout, your ass is gonna go out real quick. I don't got time to play. You hear me? I don't got time to play. Stop. I don't got time to play. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at her. Come on. Come on. I don't got time to play. Come on. She playing games, look. She had to go, bro. She better go, because it's too damn cold out here. Who is the deep state and how does it go? Who is the deep state and how does it go? The dollar, evil intent, evil events. Personal accountability, exactly. That's what I'm saying right there. Personal accountability. Everybody blaming on somebody else, even in the politics, right? I just realized I don't even know what you call that. Oh, my beacon light. My beacon light. That's what they call it, right? I don't know why my beacon light is on. That shit. I must have hit the button. Come on, milkshake. It's cold. I need to get back in the truck. Go. Free. Use the bathroom. Damn it. She's sitting there looking at me. This is the part knockout. I'm like, look, I don't got time for this. You running around like you ain't got no brains. Come on. Go. No. Nope. See, now you want to play with stuff. No. It's time to go. Come on. It's time to go. Shit. I don't got time to be playing with shit. Come on. Come on. It's too cold. No. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's 28 degrees. Winter ain't even started yet. Woo. Bruh. Damn it. It's fucking freezing. Shit. I swear aliens be screwing with us. Cause you know, U.S. government be IG, they found primitive life on a distant planet. LOL. Tried trucking with 3 dogs. They keep me company for sure. I can't do that. One is enough. One is enough. Man. It's cold out there. I don't know what my t-shirt is. Just tuned in, bro. Where you at? Mike Martin, what up? I'm in Indiana, man. Right at the terminal. If you want to call it a terminal. Our terminal is like a garage. So, I just came in from walking my dog. Woo! It's cold out there, man. Shit. But we ain't really talking about nothing, Mike. You know what I mean? I just jumped on here because I told everybody I'd jump on here this evening and say what's up. I'm about to get these winter videos on. I guess. Get into my creative state. Ohio got blanket. Who you telling? I was coming across the 90 through Ohio today. Blanketed ain't even, that's an understatement. It got iced. You know what I'm saying? Dixie May, it got iced. The Hawk ain't no joke. What up, yo, country? What's the weather like down there where you at, country? I'm 90, Washington. Man, oh well, forget about that. Russ Wonder Gem. A lot of ice last night in Indy. Oh, I just got to Indy today. That's where I'm at right now. I'm on the 201 off of the 65. Exit 201. So, it's, you know, I'm in Miami. It's 59. Well, that's where it's, look, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's not bad. Miami got a little wind to it, too. Coming off of the ocean. That's WPA getting snow. Southwest PA getting snow. Yeah, I came through PA, too. It snowed a little in Virginia, but I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, parked at Target. Okay, I'm in Georgia. It's about 30. What? In Georgia? Spokane. You in Spokane? I went to the Planet Fitness in Spokane. I don't know why I decided to tell you that, but Texas here is 51. 51 ain't bad, but Texas could have like all four seasons in one day. I'm south of YA in Kentucky. It's 28. Oh, I'm south of you. I'm south of me in Kentucky. It's 28. 28, I'm not dealing with it. Ethan Roscoe. What's up, Ethan Roscoe? Stop the clock. Country, send me some gator. Whoa. Okay. I didn't even finish that. Frosty. Seriously. It is freezing, man. It is freezing. You know, but I got my Mixed May grew up in Washington Great State. Nice Carhartt, suited up, headed to Florida for Friday. I don't even have my real winter gear on the truck. Stop the clock. Robert Gilkey, what up? I don't even have my real winter gear on the truck. I went and got some that because I got the GoPro drone, and the GoPro drone is just that thing. Anybody ever seen the GoPro drone, the Karma? I have that. Ben had it. That's when I did like drone videos 3 years ago, right? Oh, really? Ghetto? Really? Yo, I be sure that I'm not live on my birthday. I'm gonna be live, but not on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be live on YouTube, but not on YouTube. Your country is a funny dude, man. Oh man. I just decided I'm going home for my birthday. I will not be spending it in the truck. I want a GoPro Karma. I don't want a GoPro Karma. I already have one. Does anyone want to know what they have to do to hit the like button? At 29 ounce bones and sirloin. Flatbed gang. What's up? Maddox, what up? Skateboards all day. I was skating through I-90 today. I was doing it. Well, everybody else was like tipped over in the median, up in the woods. You know what I mean? Like they don't know how to drive, man. Two trucks decided to kiss each other over there on 90. It was like 2-hour backup. It's four-wheelers all over the place. Yeah, he wants some shots for his birthday. If anyone wants to know Choice's birthday, they have to hit the like button. You stupid. Didn't. It gets crazy. It gets crazy out there. But oh man. It does. It gets crazy. People make it crazy. I don't even know what they're thinking. I don't know what these people be thinking. You see people like hemmed up in the median on their phone. Before anybody gets to them or realize, you know, that there's an actual, that they lost control. They're like, you know what I'm saying? On their phone, texting somebody, yeah, I don't know what happened. I was just driving along, and all of a sudden, it's all because of the snow. It's the snow's fault. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't talking about nothing, man. I ain't talking about nothing. It's the snow's fault that I'm here. It's the snow's fault. Didn't you and Black crash your drone a few years back? Yo, Chop. Is Black in here? Is Jack Black in here? That was all Jack Black's fault. They drive worse when the weather is bad. But, in my defense, I didn't crash it. There goes my man. I knew he was there. Right. Yo, it's all Jack Black's fault. See, look. This is a perfect example of me not taking accountability, even though I'm going to tell you at the end. But so look, it's all Jack Black's fault because I was visiting Jack Black, right? We got the drone. He's like, oh, I know a great spot that we could fly it. You lost the prop. I know a great spot we can fly it. Oh, word, Jack? Oh, yeah, over near the yacht club. Let's go over there. So, yo, I don't have nothing to do with it. Yo, look. Hold on. Let me finish my story, Jack. So, we go over to the yacht club. When we pull on the road to get to the yacht club, guess what's right across the street? The airport. So as soon as I see that shit, as soon as I see the airport sign, I'm like, Jack, this is a no-fly zone, man. We can't fly the drone here. He's like, nah, you think so? You think it won't fly? I'm like, I don't think so. So now my GPS went haywire on mine and lost it into a tree, crashed into a tree. So I'm like, so now I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. We could try. So we put it on the edge of a lake, but right there's this little overflow. There's an overflow gully, and it got a rock bed around it. So I put the drone down and I launch it. I got the remote because the GoPro comes with a remote. You don't need your phone. You can see everything. The shit said it's a no-fly zone, but every time I open up my drone, it's a no-fly zone. You know what I'm saying? Always a no-fly zone. Yeah, the pond, it's an overflow. So the drone goes up, and all of a sudden, I don't know, like my screen was like, no, you cannot fly here, right? So the drone tried to land itself. But the drone is a little confused, and it lands not right where it was supposed to land, but lands on the rock bed. And because it was uneven, the drone tipped over, and the propellers hit the rocks, and it broke. So I tried to put some new propellers on there, and we tried to fly it, and it kept turning itself over, basically. So yo, Jack felt really bad though. Look, in Jack's defense, see, Jack, you ain't let me finish the story, man. Jack offered to pay for anything that happened to the drone. It's a good friend. It's a good friend. He offered to pay. I told him no, it's all right, don't worry about it. So needless to say, GoPro, you know what's crazy? You want to hear something really creepy though? You want to hear something creepy? So GoPro was like, what got me was when the guy at the park came out with the one, and the look on Trey's face was price. See, now there you go. Now there you go. There you go. You know what? It was all your fault, Jack. It was all your fault. It was all your fault. You had the same face I did. You wanted to see the drone fly more than I did. But anyway, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hello from Indonesia. What up, Daddy? What was I saying, man? What was I about to say before you so rudely interrupted me? Oh yeah, you know what's creepy? So when I reported it to GoPro, they could remotely upload my my flight, the video. You don't find that crazy? Oh yeah, GoPro replaced the whole damn drone. But y'all understand what I'm saying? Right. Surveillance state. Yo, they remotely, like, to be sure that I wasn't lying, they like, I didn't even have to send the video to them. You understand? That shit is crazy, man. So they remotely, they could see everything that my GoPro. Now this is the crazy part to me. This is the crazy part to me. The same GoPro you use in the drone is the GoPro I use to make my videos. So if they can remotely see my video from the drone, they can remotely see my video from anywhere, is what I'm thinking. Gotta watch who has your data, bro. Ain't nothing I could do. I got a GoPro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, thankfully, they saw that I wasn't lying and they sent me a new GoPro, Karma. But needless to say, I just picked this up. So we're going to get it done. The Mini 2, the Fly More kit. We're going to get some things done. We're going to get some drone things done this year. Coming up. Coming real soon. You know what I mean? 1984, George Orwell. You got to text it to me, man. If you're talking to me, you got to text it to me. LVC, you got to text it to me. Animal from George Orwell is a good one, too. Well, you guys better stop using the GoPro in the bedroom. Hey. Samsung fixed my TV remotely from my house. That was crazy, too. So Black had a problem with his TV. And he called Samsung. And he said, hey, this is what's going on with my TV, yada, yada, yada. So they tapped into his TV from wherever they was and fixed his TV. The reason I find that to be a little outstanding is because it's a billion Samsung TVs. How do you know that this specific TV in Indianapolis is, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Atlas shrugged. Oh, y'all ain't talking to me. Y'all having a conversation. Animal Farm or 1984 by Orwell. But I don't think y'all are talking to me. But the drone, I gave them the numbers on the back. It's still crazy. It's still crazy, man. How you could be connected to something, just Lord knows what these companies see on the regular. You know what I'm saying? That's insane, man. When she was like, we just need to download your flight video, and then we can confirm whether or not we're gonna replace the part. I'm saying, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yolanda, what's going on? Hey, Choicemas, New York, checking in. New York in the house. What's shaking, lady? Now they have the Ring doorbell on Amazon. Alexa, to track you at home. The 1984 3-part series on YouTube, well worth the listen. What 1984 3-part? Man. And drug dealers think ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't the 80s and 90s no more. It ain't the 80s and the 90s or the early 2000s. And really, if you ask me, they was already looking through walls in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say these kids out here, especially if you're doing that thing, it's tough. It's tough. You got a whole new, like, it's tough. It's tough. For us, it was different. You just be out there. Now, it's, what? George Orwell book 1984. They watching us all the time. All the time. I believe that. Pretty soon people going to be getting tapped into from afar. Yeah, well, just don't show up on the vaccine line and you might not get tapped into. You know what I mean? Hey, I'll be honest with you. I don't even like when you go to the new shippers and they put in the thermometer gun to you. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. That's just me. I don't like that. Ethan Roscoe, Swift Trucking. You know, they already do with the new computerized fridges. Choice. My generation out here snitching on themselves every day. Yo, seriously. Social media got them all messed up. I mean, Regs, all messed up. Yo, when we was coming up, it was so like I don't want to play into that too much, but it was just so different. I told my son that my 8, well, he's 20 now, but a few years ago, I was like, yo, man, you think bruh, you can't do nothing out here. You can't do nothing out here. You can't do nothing out here. I don't even care how much money you got. Money ain't even. Money ain't even hiding you from them boys, man. Exactly. It's like marking your life when the point the thing to your head. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? They got remote controls from Earth moving things on Mars, and we don't have a chance. Cell phones were very expensive. Then almost overnight, they became cheap. They figured out they could track you. When did they become cheap? Them shit cost $1,500. I miss the 80s. Best decade ever. Yeah, the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s was good, but the 80s and the 90s, man, I had a lot of fun. It's crazy, bro. You can't do nothing stupid because everyone's watching. Right, you know. But then again, I don't know. I guess, I don't have to tell y'all, but shit, I'm at the age, I don't need to be doing nothing stupid anyway. Nothing that's gonna put me in a where I gotta sit down for a minute or something, or put me underground. You know what I mean? But these kids these days, they definitely they're I don't even know what's going on. It's crazy. The 70s was the shiz. Mike Martin. The 70s was the shiz. 80s, 90s, old boys sound like it's time to turn some music on, Choice. Nah, if I turn the music on, man, they're going to shut down my live feed. Everything has changed. Will shipper and receivers require proof of vaccination? Great question. I was thinking about that earlier today, actually. Today I was thinking about that. Because earlier today we was talking on the live feed about the coronavirus, and we were talking about there being a vaccine, and there's an article out. I didn't read it. I just seen the title of it on my phone, that truckers are like top of the list for the vaccination. Now, again, perception. So what it said was truckers at the top of the list for the vaccination. But what I saw was truckers will be mandated for the vaccination. That's how I felt. That's what I thought it was pointing to. That's what I thought the headline was pointing to. And you know what's crazy? You just made me think about something, LVC. Even if we're not mandated, but if the shippers and the receivers make it mandatory to be vaccinated, that's going to cause companies to require their truckers to be vaccinated, because obviously we won't be delivering or picking nothing up because the shippers and the receivers are like, nah, we're not doing it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's a sad thought. You got me thinking about that. That's a sad thought. I'll never get it. If that. Exactly. Healthcare workers, nursing home, first responders, and truckers. Well, not this headline. It said truckers at the top of the list. I'll quit trucking before I get that. Nope. Especially with the gang member. It is a sad thought. It is, man. I think you're correct. I agree vaccines coming into the country on the 7th, being wheeled out by the 12th. Yeah, I don't, like I said, that it's a really scary thought that we might not be mandated, but we could be required by our companies, or let's say an owner operator. Now, when you're looking at the DAP board and you're talking to a broker, part of that conversation will be, and this is just me, I don't know, I'm not an owner operator, but I'm just thinking, part of the conversation with the broker will now be, do they require a vaccination? And if they do, that's going to limit your load base, I guess, right? Truckers are considered front responders. Yes, yep, I know that. I would hope everybody knows that. Side effects. Psh, man, listen. Just think about it. Would you rather have lung cancer or get a vaccine for COVID? What you mean? I obviously don't want lung cancer. Well, where were you going with that, Black? Do not take the vaccine before 12/21/20 if you choose to take it. Hell no. Hell no. And that's something I said on the live feed earlier today. I told my mother who she has to get. I don't believe she has to. Unfortunately, she believes she has to get flu shots and all of these vaccines for her immune system because she battles cancer. So I told her, just do me a favor, Mom. It's funny because she called me the other day and she said, I'm not taking it. And I was like, yes, Mom. I just told her, look, don't be the first to take it. Let it do its whole like a year run or something. You know what I'm saying? Yolanda said, lung cancer? Yeah, your lung cancer? What do you mean? I'm just saying some people say wouldn't take the vaccine. They wouldn't take the vaccine. If it's like that, then they gotta mandate flu shots because that kills more people than COVID. I agree. Make her wait until after the 20. Oh, my mom's she ain't stupid. She won't be taking it for a long time, like a whole year, 2 years. You know what I mean? Won't get it. No mask, no vaccine. Yeah, well, I'll wear a mask. I actually said, y'all can say whatever y'all want, but even after the coronavirus thing is passed, I'll probably still wear a mask. Just because, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of them, I said it again. I had a little live feed earlier. I'm not a mask thumper. So I'll get out and forget my mask, and I don't run back to the truck to get the mask. I don't not go in somewhere because I don't have a mask. But I do wear my mask at times, especially if I get a gut feeling. I just wear my mask. But I will say this. Even after this whole coronavirus thing calms down, I'm still messing with the mask. Just because. If they came out, man, what's next? That's what I'm thinking. What's next? You know what I'm saying? Cult member, Me Too choice on the mask. Yeah, like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? I haven't been sick since December 14th, 2017. 16, 17, yep. December 14th, 2017. I haven't been sick. When I mean sick, I haven't had the flu. I haven't had a head cold. I haven't had whatever, sore throat, nothing. Since 2017, December 14th. I'll never forget that date. It's so significant. So it was easy to remember. And I was just being launched for TMC too. So it's easier to remember the year because that's the year I started TMC. So the date and the year is easy for me to remember. I haven't been sick since then. So but I think I'll stay with the mask. So I'm not anti-mask at all. I'm not anti-mask. Do I believe that this coronavirus thing is, all that it's cracked up to be? No, I don't. But I'm with the mask. TMC Trucking Company. Yup. It's all about money and power, and damn near 6 companies with vaccines, and the rich have major stock in these companies. I just read, did I read somewhere that Pfizer just, what the hell did that headline say? Pfizer sued somebody. Damn it, I'm forgetting it. These things be coming across my phone. Obviously, I don't be putting too much thought into it because I would remember it. I'm just anti-mandate. I'm with you, DC. I'm anti-mandate too. Pharmaceutical company crooks, right? Yeah, Pfizer just sued somebody. You know when the news things pop up in your phone, in your home screen? They're saying Pfizer sued a company because, oh no, I was about to say that shit had to do with Cialis or something. I'm bugging. I heard the vaccine that Bill Gates got a patent on is 060606. Hey, I don't know. I don't get too much into that either, cause okay, this is gonna sound what I'm about to say. All right, check it out. Wait, who's that? I didn't see them in here. Oh, yeah, it is. That's Hobbs. Again, why does Bill's Gears have any in it? Money. Look, Gates. I don't think Bill Gates is an issue at all. I don't think he's an issue at all, to be honest with you. I don't think he has anything bad to do with this coronavirus thing. In fact, it's like an oxymoron. I believe that the coronavirus is real. Let me say that. I believe it's real. I don't believe the hype that they put on it. So I believe it's real. I just don't believe, I believe that it's been used as a distraction. And that's why there's such yes, it's definitely real. I agree with that. It's been used as a distraction for whatever they're trying to distract us from. Because it's being used as a distraction, this is what I believe. This is just my opinion. It's been made into this big thing, right? It's been made into this huge conversation. And I believe because of that conversation, it's people have created the conspiracy. I don't believe that the coronavirus is the conspiracy. Does that make sense? I gotta be sure that I'm explaining this correctly. So I don't think that in other words, they made it such a conversation that people were hungry, just so quick to wrap a conspiracy around it, is what I'm saying. And then the conspiracy becomes another, even more of a distraction. More of a distraction. A perfect example is someone came in a live feed a few months ago and was like, "Oh, they had a patent for the coronavirus in 2010 or something like that." But obviously, the person that said that really didn't do their homework, because the patent that they had for the coronavirus was not COVID-19. COVID-19 is a totally different coronavirus than the coronavirus that they had the patent for. You know what I mean? Like, it's a million different flus. You understand what I'm saying? There's several different coronaviruses. But that talk, that conversation created the conspiracy in of itself. Like, oh, they had a patent for it. That must mean this and that must mean that. And don't get me wrong, I am one to question shit. So that's what made me, there's a lot that made me run down that rabbit hole for a second and really start to pick out these things. And Bill Gates is not, look, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Bill Gates is not a problem when it comes to the coronavirus. He's not. He doesn't have anything to do with the spread of the coronavirus. He's not giving the coronavirus to people. I don't care what videos you ask me to watch. I think you need to dig a little bit deeper. He's not the one, man. He's not the one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he was having a conversation about this and doing a lecture on it so many years ago. And yeah, that's because the dude is in the different things. Like, he's still doing what he does. You know what I mean? He's still a Silicon Valley master. Me personally, I think he had a vision that he wasn't scared to talk about. And because he spoke about it before people that already knew that these things was about to happen, or already knew that this was in the air, he's getting the flack for it. Because let's say he had never had the lecture, or he kept his money to himself and sat in his humanitarian state. I'm not saying Bill Gates is an angel. I'm just saying, I don't think he had anything to do with it. I think that the dude was wise enough to say, hey, I see the next, the wiping out of the human race, a pandemic. Why would Bill Gates go, and he got children, why would he go create a pandemic? It don't even, logically, it just doesn't make sense. Why would he create please, somebody help me out there. Why would he create, were they putting patents on viruses? Why are they putting patents on, I have no idea why they put patents. I think they put patents on viruses in order to study them, so that other medical fields or something. That's a great question. That's something I'm gonna look into, actually, because I don't know why they would put a patent. Let's find out. Fucking my phone at, man. Milkshake, what you doing on my phone? What she doing on my phone, man? Yo, I'm tripping because I don't know where my phone. I don't know where my phone is at. Yo, that's a great question. I don't know what they do. Power is a hell of a drug. Shh, you ain't lying. But I just want to know if you. Oh, there it goes. I just want to know if you guys understand what I'm saying, sort of, about that. It's almost, okay, and that's how I believe that the people, the powers that be, the real powers that be, that we will never, ever, ever, ever see, that's how convincing and how manipulative they are. They knew that this conversation about the coronavirus would stir up. I truly believe this. They knew that it would stir up talks of conspiracy. So people start talking about conspiracy, thinking, oh, it's the powers that be, they're doing this, they're doing this. And really, there's no conspiracy. So it causes an even larger distraction. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, they even knew, like, yo, what? We're going to throw this out there. And what's going to happen is People are going to start talking about it. Then what's going to happen is people are going to start saying that we created it. They already know that that's what, like, they already know that that's what the talk is going to be, the conspiracy. Oh, yeah, this person did this person did that. Bruh, man. I don't know how to articulate what I'm trying to say, but I know that I don't think that there's any real conspiracies or the whole Bill Gates thing and, these. Someone said, Obama put out the whole pamphlet, 98-page pamphlet on how to deal with the. They did I watched it. What's the name of that? I watched it. It's a simulated pandemic response. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Help me out. What's the name of it? Because I watched it, but my brain is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? That simulated pandemic response. It's LVC in here. He be knowing all this shit. Or chop it up. Y'all know, you know what I'm talking about? What's the simulated pandemic response that they had? And I watched it. They literally did a simulation where they had all these companies. Now that was a little interesting, the companies that was sitting around the table. But they had a simulated newscasting, everything. Nobody knows what I'm talking about? Now I'm gonna have to come back with it. Y'all got me talking about this damn coronavirus. All right, King D. Shore. This is what I say about that. I find that interesting too. However, you got Gates. Gates is damn near, he's a genius in his own mind. You know what I'm saying? And he got kids. So where I'm going with that is, if I'm looking into the future and I got that type of money, I've already mastered this. Like you said, the whole computer to Silicon Valley, I mastered that. I'm on top of the world with that. What's next? What's next for me? That's something I would do. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's no surprise to me. That's why that's something I would do. You know what? I want to try something else. And then I got kids. And I start looking into these situations that make me think, you know what? My kids are going to grow up in a generation where pandemics might be the next, damn near the next world war. What am I going to do about that? I got the money. I can muster up the tools and the resources to get into that. That's how I think about it. I mean, I don't know. That's how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it wasn't influenza pandemic response simulation. Maybe that was it. That's not what it was called. Crimson Contagion. No choice. They say, my brother. Yo, what up, Nick? Years ahead of us. I agree with that. Event 201. Thank you. I watched that whole thing. I can't tell you how boring it was. You know what I'm saying? And people was on my live feed talking about Event 201. They don't even know what Event 201 is. They don't know why it's in place. All they were doing is connecting it to the coronavirus. Oh, they had it. They don't even know. They never even seen Event 201. They read something that said Event 201 on Instagram, or this is what I'm saying. I'm not discrediting any theories or anything. I'm not saying don't question anything. What I'm saying is people create these conspiracies for nothing at all, and then it becomes the topic of conversation, man. It becomes a topic of conversation. And what I'm saying is the powers that be already knew that was going to happen. They knew, look, let them do that. Let them do that. It's just going to distract them more. You know what I mean? The virus is the virus. I don't believe that it's this huge thing that they make it out to be. I think it's no more than a flu. Me personally. That's what I think. The flu can kill you. Damn it. Meningitis can kill you. Bronchitis can kill you. You know what I'm saying? The coronavirus can kill you. Period. Some people it hurt, some people it don't. You know what I mean? That's what I think about it. Period. But because it's become this big topic of conversation, obviously there's people hungry. This is what I was talking about earlier, where people just want to belong to something. People just want to belong to something. Believe me, I'll be questioning all types of stuff. I'm still questioning. I'm still on this 5G ring, but we won't get into that. Yeah. A girlfriend's husband can kill you. What up, Joe? We had the Ebola thing. Check this out. We had the Ebola thing happening. Don't you know that Africa having limited resources and doctors in comparison to the United States, they handled that better than any other country in the world. If you get into that Ebola thing, Africa handled that. They handled it like champs, in such a way that it actually influenced Obama and them when that flu came in and killed like 12,000 people or something like that. I don't know. Killed a lot of people. But the bottom line is that's when they came up with that whole pamphlet that was supposed to be transferred to Trump, but Trump was like, nah, I only want to read that. You know what I mean? And this is what I mean. So that's how that pamphlet came up. The pamphlet also was written and compiled through their efforts with Event 201. So now all of these things are the things that add to the conspiracy of the coronavirus today. Oh, Event 201. Oh, there was a pandemic response already written before the coronavirus even hit. Of course there was. Because it was written for a different pandemic in the moment. And they said if this ever happens again, we want a response. But people take that and turn it into something else before they even know what it is. Oh, the 201, Event 201. You never even watched it. You don't even know what Event 201 is. But you're talking about Event 201. Oh, there was a patent on coronavirus. Of course it was. It was like 14 different coronaviruses. Do your homework. It wasn't a patent on the COVID-19. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it is a conspiracy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is there's people that create these conversations around it that are that there's nothing wrong with the people. It's the conversation. It's the conversation. I'm just not with it. Like, you can't just tell me something and I just run with it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh word. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. 3 mil to recount just to get 87 more votes against you. King Deshaun, you on to something. Coronavirus vaccine been around for animals for decades. See what I'm saying? The reason I say that is the elite have so much technology so far ahead of us. They don't need humans around anymore. So they ramp up population control by killing and shortening lifespan with vax and 5G. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I just don't think. Now, hold on. Okay, so check this out. This is what I'm saying. I agree with that 100%. The population control is in effect every day. I agree with that. I agree with the elites. And this is what I was saying earlier. They are so manipulative. So check this out. Tell me what you think about this. King Deshaun Chop. Tell me what y'all think about this. Remember I said, I don't think Bill Gates, his head isn't in it in a malicious way. I don't think that he's on it like that. I don't think that that's his direction. Now, that's not to say that the elite are manipulating his direction. So what I'm saying is, he can be a pawn. I just don't think that he's the player behind the pawn. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think he's moving the pawn. I don't think he's moving the pieces. He's part of the elite, though. No, he's not. Hell no. Hell no. Bill Gates is not part of the elite. And then let me tell you why, Yolanda. Because if he was, you wouldn't see him. If he was part of the elite, he wouldn't be on any headlines. He wouldn't be in any newspapers. He wouldn't be on TV. There'd be no articles about him. There'd be no information on him. Nothing. Gates is just a puppet. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The elite that I'm talking about, that's actually, that I believe is moving the world, you ain't seeing none of them dudes. Ever. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever. The elite would not allow themselves to be on the news like that. However, they will use somebody. They'll use a billionaire. They'll use a millionaire. Somebody to take the brunt. You know what I'm saying? The Rothschilds. The Bilderberg group. To take the brunt. Like, take the blow. Madagascar still has the bubonic plague. Black Death still today, been going on for a lot of years. I don't know nothing about that. I can't even speak to that. But nah, Bill Gates ain't part of the elite. Not at all. Not at all. Shit, if he part of the elite, damn it, Jay-Z's part of the elite. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You have the puppets and the puppet masters. Right. But the puppets ain't part of the elite, is what I'm saying. You can't be a puppet and be the elite. Puppet is under. Elite means, like, there's nobody over that. You know what I'm saying? In the human form, you can't be a puppet and be the elite. The controllers are invisible, pulling strings and running things behind the scenes. Mr. Grandpa was a Mason president. No one in his family knew ever. He was elite, something for sure. I know he traveled the world over in 50s and 70s, part of R.J.R. Reynolds. Epstein was killed to protect them. you know what I'm realizing right now, that my definition of elite, my definition of elite is different than other people's definition. My definition of elite is just the elite. Let me say that, the elite is you'll never see them. You'll never see them. They're the master manipulators. Master manipulators. Just because somebody's a billionaire, a millionaire, owns weapons dealers, just because they own castles in Dubai, just because they're masters in Silicon Valley, to me that doesn't mean you're elite. And to be honest with you, I would have to ask anybody who calls those people elites, presidents, people that Epstein dealt with, even though actually he might have dealt with some elites. But again, the people that came out in the news that was dealing with Epstein aren't the elite. But that's not to say that he had some elites on that island, but you won't ever hear about them. That's what I'm saying. There's a big difference. To me, there's a big difference. And I'm not about to sit here and call Hillary Clinton an elite. Who else was over there? Who else was over there on Epstein's island and shit? Sassoon. What's homegirl's name? The model. Was it Sassoon? No, not Sassoon. Jordache. What's the model? Heidi Klum. She was over there. But I don't consider those people elite. I don't consider Bill Gates elite. I don't consider Jay-Z an elite. I don't consider Warren Buffett an elite. They got money, but they're not the elite. The elite that I'm talking about, the elite that I'm talking about, choose the presidents 10 years before we choose them. That's the elites that I'm talking about. For real, that's my mother got upset with me when I had this conversation with her, because she's very big on the freedom of democracy and the voting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where's my wrench? Shoot, I'm about to cancel. Here, you can have a wrench. I'm about to cancel all the wrenches and start all over. How's that? Those celebrities aren't elite. They are the Illuminati. But that's the elite I'm talking about. The elite, the Illuminati. That's the elite I'm talking about. Like, that's not the elite that you'll never see them, man. Master manipulators. It's not the people who own Hollywood and shit. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about the election results? Rudolph the red-nosed truck. How do I feel about the election results? I don't really care about the election results. How is it? Who is Rudolph the red-nosed truck? I've never seen you in here before, but you posed the question. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is convincing people he didn't exist. Exactly. You know, Kaiser Soze. So, I mean, I don't see how he said Q. I don't see how look into the family of Venice living under maritime law untouchable. Exactly, right? I don't shit. I don't see what either one of those presidents is going to do for me, personally. This is how I feel about it. I mean, how do you feel? How do you feel about the election results? Trucker, what's his name? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Truck. Uh, I'm gonna look into that. Family of Venice, just live that E life and move on. Exactly. Elephant life. Move on. All day. That's what I'm doing, man. Yeah, man, I couldn't find that shirt. President's nothing but the WWF presidential belt. Yeah, like I said, I feel like they were chosen a whole decade before they even got into the office. So personally, um, I, yeah, I didn't. I don't vote. I don't vote. You know what I mean? So that's not like I wanted to hear your opinion on it, and I could care less about it. Yeah. Well, well, we're in the same boat because I don't vote. I've never voted. I voted one time in my life. Once. Once in my entire life. And I didn't vote a second term for that guy. And personally, I only voted because my grandmother and my mother was like, you have to vote this time. But they tell me that this year, and I still don't vote. I just I don't believe it. None of it makes sense to me, man. None of it makes sense to me. It's the lesser of two evils. I've heard a million reasons why people do. Um, and then it's like, oh, you shouldn't take that for granted. People lost their lives and died for that. I'm not even sure that that's exactly what they lost their lives for or died for. Not like none of that. Just I voted for Eric B. and Rakim. I'm with you on that one. And your bag is still the same, vote or not. Peace out, Choice. All right, Hobbs. All right, man. Appreciate it. I just don't vote, man. You know what I mean? It's the lesser of two evils. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with, I don't agree with voting for the lesser of two evils. I don't believe that I have to pick a side. I just don't believe that. Never see. They are a secret council. They control and pull the. See, that's what I'm saying right there, King Deshaun. You will never see them. Ever. When you vote, you're vouching for them. Yeah, I don't vote. There's a lot of people that's against that, against not voting. Uh, and that's okay. You can be against that. You can be against me. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? People judge people because they don't vote. Have all these, you know what I mean? Uh, so be it. I don't know what to say. I just don't vote. I don't agree with settling. I don't agree with, some people are like, yeah, but if you don't vote for if you don't vote for Biden, you're helping Trump. You know what I mean? If you vote for Trump, that means you're a racist and you're this and you're that. If you vote for Biden, shit, it ain't far from the same thing, but if neither of them, to me, if one is a liar and the other one's a liar, Why would I vote for? Why would I vote to put a liar in the office? I can't grasp that. I can't get with that. I can't get with that. I'm sorry. I just can't get with that. And I feel like if more people were like really, I just feel like if more people were really very direct and just upfront like that, like not settling, I don't know. I have strong feelings about that. All right, Mike. Most minorities that vote, self-included, don't know the real. They don't even know what the electoral college is, right? The whole world evolves except politics. Need to change that whole system. Get rid of rep and dems both. Facts. Choice is part of the elite disinformation campaign. Yo. Hey man, I don't judge people for voting. Disinformation campaign. Yo, I'm not telling people not to vote. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not. Yo, like, yo, LBC, you was a trip, man. You a trip. You're a funny guy, man. I'm glad to have you in the live feed all the time. Hey, I'm not. When I say that, let me make that clear. I'm not against people who vote. I don't try to talk people out of voting. I don't do any of that. Like, you know, if you want to vote, that's fine. I don't hold it against you. It's your thing. I'm just not voting. Are you Puerto Rican? Most Puerto Rican vote for Trump the first time, but for Biden the second time. Good job. No, I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm not Puerto Rican at all. My wife is Puerto Rican. I'm not Puerto Rican. Road Less Travel, drop an update sometime. You put the spelling up. Abdullah, though, I appreciate you putting a comment up. Nah, I'm not Puerto Rican at all. But I will say this, and I don't mean anything towards your comment, but it shouldn't even matter what I am. Really. It shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if my wife voted or not. That's funny you say that. Nigga said that. Hello. So do big timing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, hey, matter of fact, let me ask a question right here then with that. Name something. I know LVC got something funny to say, Puerto Rican. Yo, name something that a president has done that has directly affected your life. Any president in your entire life has directly affected your life. Not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But name one thing that a president has done that has directly affected you personally. I want to see what people say. If they haven't, just put 0. Just comment 0 if you can't come up with one. I can't call it me either, Elon. The only president I could think of wasn't around when I was born, and I don't even know if he had anything to do with it, but allowed my parents to be married. That was way before me. And if I'm not mistaken, it was way before my parents. You know what I mean? Nigga, I almost could have get parole because of not having health insurance. Other than that, got it here. Lincoln freed the slaves. You was alive when Lincoln? I'm confused. Lincoln freed the slaves. Hold on. Yo, Abdullah. All right, let me repeat the question. What has a president done while you was alive that directly affected you? Grimes is like, no, he did not. That's why I said, really? He freed the slaves. Trump, I can now afford my meds. Trump, I can now afford my meds. What'd he do? I don't get that. What'd he do, Chadport? This is lost. E-Life. Grimes. Yo, what'd he do? I want to know. And I'm not saying he did it. I sincerely want to know. Jimmy Carter deregulated the trucking industry. You was trucking when Jimmy Carter deregulated the trucking industry, LVC? God damn, bro, how old are you? Really? You was driving a truck then? He lowered the cost. Okay. Hey, there you go. Transport girl got one. Okay. I'll take that. I love Billy Beer by Carter Brother. I loved Billy Beer by Carter Brother. I missed that one. Obviously, he ain't that old. I know he ain't that old. Use a lie. Let me wake up with my wrench going. I'm chopping on fingers. Hey, man, I'm about to take all the wrenches away and start over. I don't know. I was thinking about that today. You know how many wrenches I got up in here? President Clinton, boss threat economy, pay the U.S. debt to zero money. The U.S. debt has never been zero. He did do that. I remember when he shut down and he decreased the U.S. debt by like 3 times of what it was. Like a historical and significant difference. You're not talking to a stupid. So he did decrease it, but what did that have to do with you? How did that's the question is, and LVC, it affected everyone. Deregulation made trucking a great job to mediocre at best. Nah. The question is, transport girl's the only one that's come through with something. And I applaud you for that, transport girl. Then 2008 came along, so why does that matter? Right. I think if I think Red Nose the Red Nose truck is saying, that's like, but it doesn't even. No, hold on, slow down. Were you driving the truck, LVC? Because that's what I want to know. And he deregulated it, and now we're overregulated again. So it didn't affect me. I wasn't driving a truck. I just want to know what everybody, if anybody has one thing that the president actually did that affected them directly. I can't come up with one for me. Like I said, I can only think of one, but I wasn't living, and I don't even think my parents was alive when that happened. Make me proud. I don't owe money for nobody in the world like other presidents now. Make me proud. I don't. I'm confused on that one. Like I said, Obama made me get insurance. That is the only thing that changed my life. Wow, president was here. Other than that, nigga, I'm too broke. Messed with my taxes every year. I'm still waiting. Every president pissed my grandfather off at dinner time. Yo, I'm with Yolanda. I can't call it. Zero. Or like Rhodes said too, Road Less Travel, zero. Ain't no president. I don't know, man. I just I don't get it. So and as far as that, well, it won't happen overnight. Response. Come on, man. Yeah, man, I'm 40. I'm about to be 47 years old, and I don't know. I just can't. I can't call it. She said it best. I can't call it. Bill Clinton, welfare reform. That did something for you directly, BH? And if so, what did it do? That's what I want. Well, maybe you don't want to get too personal on it. But did it do something for you directly? That directly impacted your life for the better? We got to be clear on that. That directly impacted your life for the better. Directly. Okay, BH. Salute that. I salute that. That's what's up. That's what it's supposed to be like. They're supposed to be doing something that directly affects you. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask a question. Let me ask this. Check it out. As long as they've been alive, ain't none of them done shit for me. That's sort of how I feel. Check it out. So now we're playing devil's advocate, so don't, in no way, shape, or form am I throwing this, but this goes to BH and this goes to transport. All right, transport girl and BH. Now, if that president in that year, I'm not going to ask you whether or not you voted for them because I don't want you to put that business on here for people to see. That's your business. But let's say, hypothetically, you did vote for that president. Hypothetically. You voted for Clinton, BH, and let's say, hypothetically, you voted for Trump, transport. Did you vote for them just because of that? For that reason? Like, did you vote for them with the hopes that that would happen? And if you did, were there other things that they represented that no? Okay. So that's a wash then. So then we're down to transport. I don't know if transport is still in here. Transport girl, you still in here? Okay, no. Because my question would have been, absolutely not. Okay. So that's even more. That's even more. See, that's. So actually, the two presidents that actually were named in the feed Is it safe to say that they coincidentally helped you guys out directly? Is that safe to say? Rephrase your question. Confusing. Okay. Um, Thank you for that, Chop, because I could do that. So please, anytime that something like that happens, let me know. What I mean is, yo, what up, young? Well, let's take that question. Did Clinton coincidentally, like, I didn't expect him to do that, and then he directly helped you with that, BH? And did Trump coincidentally, like, were you guys unaware that that was gonna happen? Because then that still sort of speaks to my situation. Like, that's almost like, Roj, your boy Cass cooked. George Bush let me borrow his truck to move. Because Trump is the only president that I've listened to and have supported. Trump speaks his mind, and I love that about him. Okay. Okay. I think they finna get hit with the Rico. What up, Spins? Where you at? I can respect that. Like, look, like I said, I didn't vote for either of them. I do believe Trump speaks his mind without fail. I believe that. My thing is, I can't vote for somebody just me personally. I can't vote for him just because, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even expect. Let's just say, you know what? Let's say there was somebody running for president. I like this personality. I like this character. I like how he carried himself. I like that he talked. But I can't vote for you just because of that. Like, president of the United States, I just, me personally, again, this is just me. I can't vote for you just because of that. You gotta stand for everything that I if there's anything that you're doing that I don't agree with, like, in a bad way, I can't do it. I can't do it. People vote blindly. It's sad. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm 49 years old, so I've been through a few. Trump has followed through on everything. President Roosevelt, New Yorker, best thing he did. Roosevelt, New Yorker, best thing he did for kids, no family or child be hungry. He made the family welfare give money for the poor. Yeah, but were you alive when President Roosevelt was the president? Were you alive? They got him on racketeering. I don't read up on it yet, just seeing the headlines. You talking about Casanova? I don't want to get into a political debate. I just know, for me, I can't settle for the lesser of two evils. And again, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Let's say no, I was not. Okay, so then your question, you still haven't come up with a president that has directly affected you, like BH and truck transport girl. Like, the question is, is there a president that directly affected you directly? Meaning you needed to be alive and they did something that directly affected your life. I'm stupid. So there's too many things. For me, I might as well go out and say it. There's way too many. You know what? I'm going to start with Biden. I can't mess with Biden. I can't deal with liars. There's no way I'm going to vote for a liar. There's no way I could put a liar in the office, or my vote has something to do with putting a liar in the office. Because, from my opinion, when it comes down to the real wire, the bulk of it, or you need to do something, or the panic button needs to be pressed, or the panic button shouldn't be pressed, you're gonna buckle on you don't vote for Joe. He ain't black. You're gonna weasel your way out of the situation. You're gonna lie about it. You're gonna blame everybody else for your shit. And anybody who uses the civil rights movement and lies about that to come up, and then anybody who admits to the American people that they lied about, they told all these lies, and then retells the same lies 4 years later, yeah, and then you retell the same lies to the American people. That's like me saying to you, that's like you guys asking me, yo, Choice, I don't know, your Choice, where do you work right now? I'll work for TMC. Then you guys find out I'm lying. And somebody calls me out on the next live feed and said, Choice, you don't work for TMC, do you? I know where you work. You work in Indiana. I-65. I'm like, oh man, you guys got me, man. All 36 people got me. You guys got me. I'm lying. I don't work for TMC. Then 4 months later, I tell y'all I worked for TMC again. Like, you know how insulting that it would be to you for me to tell you that I lied and then retell the same lies again to you? The same lies? And then, anyway, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. So that's Biden. Trump, I like that he speaks his mind too. But I also think that at that, I think you need to be slow to speak. So there's a lot of things that he says and does that I just cannot, in no way, shape, or form, get on board with. So I can't vote for him either. I can't. There's no way, shape, or form can I get all the stuff that he said about other races and stuff. I can't get on board with it. Do I got problems with people who voted for Trump? If you voted for Trump, then you voted for Trump. If you voted for Biden, you voted for Biden. I'm not voting for either of them. That's how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? He speaks his mind a little too much. What's shaking? Oh, yo, Hustle, what up? What do you say? I voted for Kanye. At least he makes dope kicks. At least he makes dope beats. Some kicks is whack. He makes dope beats. He's a musical genius. But everything outside of that, I can't run with Kanye. But yeah, that's like that. Like, I'm gonna vote for Kanye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? I can't do it. Like all the I'm trying to think of something specific. Oh, there's so much, man. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So, needless to say, I don't vote. Does that make me a bad person? Am I a bad person? Am I a bad person? Y'all not messing with me no more because I don't vote? Y'all not messing with me no more because I'm not a Biden supporter? Because I'm not a Trump supporter? Yo, you gotta have all your ducks in a, like, and maybe that's wishful thinking. Like, someone could say, And I'm thinking about that. Someone, how about 5G? Give me the breakdown. Uh, chop it up. You're trying to keep me on here for like 3, 4 hours. Yeah, you are now. Criminal cause you didn't vote. Um, what was I gonna say? Damn, you made me forget what I was saying with that 5G thing, man. Trump is a loudmouth, outspoken type that tells it like it is, and Biden is your typical deceiving promise this, promise that kind of politician. I agree with that. However, I agree with that. Trump says what he wants to, but I don't exactly think he says it like it is all the time because he 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 can be delusional, just like every other politician at times too. Great discussion. Choice, lights out, drive safe. All right, KJ. Joe Biden is just more politically correct. Hell no. Joe Biden ain't politically correct. yo, yo, Biden is a liar. He's a flat out liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get with Biden, man. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. My vote was more to dump Trump than it was for Biden. I would have sat the whole election out. But Trump went in on my Mexican and Muslim cousins a little way too hard. There you go. These are things that I cannot be on board with. I cannot be on board with. I couldn't be on board with that. I was thinking about, that's where you threw me off with the 5G. The separation of sending these kids' parents back to Mexico. You got kids down there being fostered now. I can't get on with that. I can't get on with that. I can't get on with either of them dudes, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I think that you know what I do think? I think Trump loves New York. I'm gonna just say that. He loves New York. That's what I think. I think he loves New York because he talks like he's from New York. Yo, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. The 5G. The 5G. Hey, man, Julio Santana, thank you for speaking up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And yeah, and as far as Muslims, I can't get on board with that either. I can't get on board with any type of hate, man. I can't. You automatically lose all type of any ground with me. Any ground with me. You know what I mean? It's funny how Muslims got this like stigma now after the whole. I can't. You know what? I'm gonna just say this here, and y'all know I'm a God-fearing man. I love God. I have faith, but it's some terrible fundamentalists out there. When I say that, what I mean is it's some beautiful Muslims and it's some very disturbed people that follow that religion as well. It's some beautiful Christians and it's some very disturbed people that follow that religion. It's some beautiful Buddhists and it's some very disturbed people that follow Buddha. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, that whole Muslim, Christian thing and whatever religion it is. How it's almost as if they turn Muslims into a race. It's beyond me. So my mother was born in a Muslim country. She was born in Tripoli. She was born in Libya. Tripoli, Libya, capital of Libya. She was born a Muslim. So I don't. There is a Quran in my mother's house on the stand, covered by the like it's supposed to be. It's covered up to this day, from as far as I can remember. She does not go to the mosque. She does not cover her head. She does not consider herself part of the Muslim religion, but she respects it. I just believe that I don't care what religion it is, Christian, Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, Taoism, Muslim, it doesn't matter, Islam, whatever. You have your fundamentalists, which are your extremists, who take it way too far, and then you have real good-hearted human beings. So that's all I want to say on that. Anybody who doesn't want to be my friend after that, I don't know what to say. I'm good with who I am. That main dude played us with all the crap. With 5G, into a mecca. He fixing to really love New York, especially when they start putting time behind him on. He ain't going to jail. Trump ain't going to jail. Both of these speeches have me dying. Biden with the dementia kicking in, and Trump just saying off the wall remarks. And hey, again, BH Transport Girl, thank you for just being up front with that, because you actually are the first two people that have answered that question and had something. So, but it's not funny. Funny wouldn't be the right word. It's interesting to me that the things that directly impacted you, you didn't necessarily vote for him for them for. I was looking at that. Anyway, hold on. What about us Wiccans? Oh, Wiccan? I don't even know about that religion, but Wiccans too. I'm just here to see ML Milkshake. Yes, I still rock with you. I didn't vote either. Y'all can line it up. What's up? You want to see Milkshake? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Right? You know what I'm saying? Say hi to the people. Can I get a high five? High five. High five. Come on, high five. High five. I can't get a high five? High five. What's wrong with you? Why you acting funny? You ain't do something in your cage, did you? Nah. Oh, you want me to sit down with you and then you give me a high five? Why you acting like that, though? Can I get a high five? Can I get a high five? Really? I can't get a high five? No high five? Yo, she dead at me, though. Come on, high five. High five. High five. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Why you didn't give me a high five in the first place, huh? Huh? Can I get another one? Can I get another one? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Can I get another one? Yeah. Okay. You stealing my glory over here, Milkshake. Her name is Milkshake? Hell yeah, her name is Milkshake. The Senate is what matters. The president is the figurehead. She said, hell no, because you threw her on the bed. Yo, were you kidding me? Look at her already. She got her hands crossed. Look, this is her spot. I don't let her sleep with me no more. So now I put her on the bed. She's like, oh, it must be treat time. Right, baby? Come here. What you doing? Come here. High five. Yes. Okay. High five. Ah! You punched me in my face. Chill. Facts. They get brothers. Well, what y'all looking at? What y'all talking about? I just can't stand the Satanists. Robbie Hobbies. Yeah, I ain't messing with the Satanists. We don't do Satanists over here, Robbie Hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my girl. She be playing games with me though, man. Come on, let's see. Let's put you down a little so everybody can see you. Let's put you down here. Everybody can see you down there. Oh no, that don't work. Don't work. Don't work. Everybody can't see you. I don't know why that shit is so zoomed in. Can I get a high five? High five. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. 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 Don't bite me. High five. Yeah. Okay. Yo, she's a good girl. If she wasn't so damn adorable, her ass should be left somewhere. Shit, she'd have been left already. Hey, you need to stop that. You need to stop messing with me. I can't find a good position. Well, you know what, Milkshake? I don't know what to say. You ain't in the picture. You ain't in the picture, Milkshake. You ain't in the picture, Milkshake. Say hi to the people. Look, they're right there. Say hi. Say hi. No, I didn't say lick yourself. I said say hi. What's going on? Yo, what was I about to say? I think I was about to talk about 5G, but I really need to get off here. She is so cute. How long you have had her? 6 months. She only 6 months old. I think she's not gonna get any bigger. She's like a pocket pit bull. You're not getting any bigger. What's wrong with you? Huh? Say I'm not getting any bigger because I'm already 6 months, right? Right? Where you going? Where you going? What are you doing? 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 You bite me out. You what? Stop playing with me. Oh, she gonna get bigger, just not in height. Oh yeah, I think she gonna grow out. Yeah, she should grow out. Shit, her pops was a diesel bully. Diesel. he was diesel. All muscle. Her mom's was a long American pit. That's where she get them long ass legs from. What you doing? Huh? If you bite me, I'll fuck you. Yo, she was looking at me mad intense. I'm telling you, she looking at me mad intense. I have a mini pit. She's the best. Yo, transport girl, she's so small, man. It's crazy. Yo, she be looking at me like, I'm gonna bite you. She be wanting to bite me. You wanna bite me? Wanna bite me? I want a Frenchie for the truck. Yo, you know what, Spins? I'm done with you. You said I want a Frenchie. You come, you. If I see you with that little ass, you talking about the little ass lap dogs, Frenchies? This is what we do. This is what me and her do. My gorgeous girl weighs 45 pounds. She looking like, what she say, Yolanda? She was like, she gonna slap the taste buds out of your mouth, right? That's what she looking at me too. Hold on. You know what? Let's get you over here. Let's get you over. What you doing? What you doing? No. Where you going? Hey, come here. Like, what the hell are you laughing at? You laughing at me? You laughing at me? Huh? What you laughing at? You laughing at me? Huh? I don't care about the people on their YouTube. I don't care if they're looking at me. You think I won't? What? Yo, my girls are loving her. Yo, she's a trip, man. She's a trip. Right, Milkshake? It's just the way she be looking at me, tripping me out, man. I know those ears, I was going to clip them. And my wife and daughter was like, please no, please no. I was like, all right, I won't clip them. Yo, she ready for the commands. I'm trying to tell you. She know a few. Well, she obviously knows the high five, right? You know high five? Can I get a high five? High five. Good girl, good girl. Okay. Give me another high five. High five, high five. Good girl, good girl, girl. Okay, stop. She know, down. You know what it is, down. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. That's my baby. That's my baby right there. That's my baby. Yeah, she cool. She cool. Don't get her all gassed up, man. Don't get her all gassed up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get her all gassed up. Look. All right, Yolanda saw you. You gotta go back to your bed. It's time to go back to bed. Because I'm about to go to bed. If I go to bed, you go to bed. And you ain't going to bed with me. Let me see. You ever see them pits? They be having the turned up lip like that. I'm stupid. She's like, yo, if you don't stop playing with me, let me get out of here, man. Y'all got me tripping out with my dog. Come on. You gotta go back in. I'm sorry. Nope. They don't come to see me, Milkshake. They come to see you. Don't you know that? All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all stuck with me for a long time, man. Milkshake is, she's the star of the show. I ain't mad at her. She can be the star of the show. Matter of fact, if she can get me like 30,000 more subscribers and YouTube can pay my mortgage, I'll be even, look, Milkshake can be the star. She can be everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's what Milkshake. She can be everything she wants to be. I have her in front of the camera more than anything. That'd be my full-time job. Shit. You think not? Word. Hey, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all stay fresh. Y'all know what it is. Put God first all the time. Get sleep, man. And yeah, get, stay fresh. Peace.